Ever hungry for battle, Liu Bei found himself restless. After the assassination of his former lord, he was forced to roam the land, along with the other former servants of the ousted tyrant. Calling upon the virtuous Liu Bei, he took shelter within Xiapi Castle. One day, Liu Bei was forced to leave in order to attack Yuan Shu. Liu Bei used this as an opportunity to seize Xiapi Castle for himself. He was not a man to be bound by emotion, obligation, or reason. The only things he longed for were power and the opportunity to demonstrate his might to the land. In order to satiate his hunger, Liu Bei attacked the castle, which was being guarded by Liu Bei's officer Zhang Fei. Backed by his mighty army, he had finally found a way to display his terrifying strength.
If we want Xiapi, we should move now while Liu Bei is away. However, its defenses appear to be quite formidable. Fortunately, I have some information that can be used to sow discord within the enemy ranks.
Really? What is it?
It appears that Zhang Fei has thrown Cao Bao into prison. Those two truly hate one another. If we were to free him, his anger towards Zhang Fei...
It doesn't matter how many of them there are. They're no match for me. I've heard enough. We leave now.
You can be so impatient at times, my lord. Very well. Let us be going.
Liu Bei and Zhang Fei earned a hard-fought victory, successfully defending Shu. Afterward, Tao Qian bequeathed the lands of Shu to Liu Bei before he passed away. Finally, Liu Bei had a land to call his own. Meanwhile, Cao Cao had taken yet another step toward conquering the land. For he had taken the emperor into his custody after rescuing him from the remnants of Dongzhuo's army. Sympathizing with the plight of the Han court, Liu Bei came to a compromise with Cao Cao. And receiving imperial edicts through Cao Cao, he did battle across the land in the name of the emperor. It was then that a dark shadow appeared to block Liu Bei from carrying out his orders. Liu Bei, who had been under Liu Bei's protection, used his absence to raise an army of his own. And within the blink of an eye, he had captured Shu. Once again, Liu Bei was forced to wander the land until Cao Cao offered his assistance. He agreed to take in Liu Bei and his sworn brothers and mobilized his troops to reclaim Shu. Liu Bei was extremely grateful for Cao Cao's generosity, and together they set out for Xiapi. There was no way that he could know what cruel, cold, and calculating schemes truly lay within Cao Cao's heart. Dian Wei was dead. After successfully avenging his loyal retainer's death, Cao Cao set out in search of a path forward. A path of ambition. A path that would quickly and effectively lead him to domination of the land. A path that some would deride as cruel and ruthless. Cao Cao was determined to walk this path, alone if necessary. He returned to Xuzhang, and together with his new strategist, Jia Shu, he began plotting his next move. Yuan Shu and his massive army in Hebei. The self-proclaimed Emperor Yuan Shu. Jia Shu determined that Cao Cao must solidify his current position before taking on these two mighty foes. Just then, Liu Bei, who had taken Tao Qian's place as ruler of Shu, came in search of help. He had been attacked by none other than Liu Bei, who had been under his protection. Cao Cao gathered Xiahou Duin as well as Liu Bei and his men, and set out for Xiapi in Shu province. Liu Bei, Liu Bei, and Cao Cao. Among the fields of Shu province, three heroes of the age would soon be engaged in heated battle.
Lord Cao Cao, I thank you for helping me recapture Shu province.
Liu Bu is an enemy to us all. It was something I would have done with or without you.
In any case, I am grateful for your assistance.
I do not engage in actions that do not provide me with some benefit. This battle was the perfect opportunity for me to obtain valuable officers. For example, somebody like the Honorable Guan Yu. Well, it is about time I move out. Everybody, we march! Xiapi is a castle surrounded by water. If we flood it, it will quickly fall before us. Then we simply need to finish off Liu Bu once he's exhausted his troops.
However, Liu Bu is one of the mightiest warriors this land has ever seen. Even if our plan is successful, we mustn't let down our guard.
Indeed. Most perceptive of you. However, we have no time to waste. We must begin the attack.
About time. But here is where the real battle begins. We must claim Liu Bu's head. Don't fall behind Guan Yu.
My lord!
General!
Don't just stand there! Follow me!
Loosen these ropes!
They're just right for a wild animal.
Shahudwin. Fine work.
Cao Cao, I hear that you make use of talented enemies. Then use me. The world will be yours.
Have some dignity, Liu Bu. Die like a man of courage and integrity.
Kill Liu Bu.
Cao Cao! Curse you! Why?
So, would you have shown mercy to that animal?
Kill me. I am ready to die.
No. Stand, Zhang Liao. You will be an integral part of my plans.
Cao Cao managed to defeat Liu Bu at Shu province. With that battle behind him, he moved toward a massive confrontation with his old friend, Yuan Shu. First, he lent some troops to Liu Bei and gave him orders to eliminate Yuan Shu. Cao Cao figured that Liu Bei would relish the opportunity to face such a powerful opponent. And just as he expected, Liu Bei immediately set out for battle. Indeed, Cao Cao would use anybody at his disposal in order to further his ambitions, even the Emperor himself. However, his actions began to lead to unrest within the imperial court. And so, the Emperor issued a decree that Cao Cao was to be assassinated.
Cao Cao. You mean to kill me?
I would never presume to do so, Your Highness.
I tried to have you killed. I would have no right to complain.
You are a wise man, Your Highness. If it is your wish to kill me, I will not stop you.
You frighten me. You shed no tears for your allies. You side with the enemy if necessary. And when someone is not needed, you get rid of them. Even if it is me.
A country needs its people. And without a ruler, the people are lost. Your Highness is needed. At least, while I am alive, that is. Your presence allows me to move freely. To walk upon my ordained path to build a new and better land.